Welcome into Little Caesars Arena. That's Genna Rose. I'm Jason Ross Jr. We are on site previewing the 8th and final matchup between the Blackhawks and the Red Wings this season. Venturing into the latter stages of the season now. However, Detroit is in the midst of one of their best stretches of hockey so far this season.
Yes, the Detroit Red Wings are having a season-best three-game winning streak entering tonight's matchup after their 4-1 victory on Thursday over Chicago. Now, what was exciting about that offensive production for Detroit, it was all highlighted by Jakub Vrana's first ever goal in a Detroit Red Wings uniform. The left winger hopped out of the penalty box and received a stretch pass from Gustav Lindstrom for his first in a winged wheel. This is a good sign for Detroit. Head coach Jeff Blashill over the course of the season has stressed the importance of wanting to make those shots. And Jason, that's not going to be an issue with Vrana. Over the last 3 seasons, the left winger has increased his total points, especially last year where he had a first career 50-point season. And Jason, when we circle back to that 4-1 victory over Chicago, what was extremely exciting was how active the defense was. Troy Stecher was the first defenseman in Detroit Red Wings history since Nick Jensen to score 2 goals in 1 game since October of 2018. That second goal came off the feed from fellow defenseman Danny DeKeyser to cap off a 3-goal middle frame. This marked consecutive games that the Detroit Red Wings have had 3 goals during the second period. And switching over to the defensive side of things, goaltender Thomas Greiss won consecutive starts with 24 saves during that matchup.
Jen, all great to see. You noted what Jeff Blashill has stressed on to his players. Something he said at morning skate yesterday was that he wants his guys to know we have to play with energy in order to be a good hockey team this year, and it most likely has to be a win-by-committee type mentality, which we saw on Thursday night. Now, matching up against the Blackhawks tonight, the Wings will have to bring the same high level of energy because the Hawks will be playing with a desperate sense of energy, if you will, G, given they are just 4 points back of a playoff spot behind a surging Nashville team entering this Saturday night. So every game feels huge for Chicago in the midst of 5 games in 9 days right now. Whenever you play the Blackhawks, Jen, as the Wings know so far this year, you have to take the time and space away from their skill guys. Forwards such as Alex DeBrincat, Patrick Kane, Pius Suter, all come to mind as players who have really hurt the Wings so far this year. So defensively, that's where the energy needs to be applied. And then my other key tonight, Jen, is winning the battle in the face-off dot. You look at the Chicago group, and they have struggled mightily so far to win faceoffs and get puck possession consistently because they only had 2 players on the roster entering this week that had a faceoff success rate of over 50%. One of those is Carl Soderberg, who isn't on the team anymore. He was traded away this week to Colorado. And the other is center David Kampf, who's a 4th-line center. So, Jen, those are my keys again for tonight. Overall, though, matching the energy level will be vital.
It is certainly vital. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. tonight. And guys, we haven't had a Motor City Roundup in a hot minute. There is plenty going on along with the Red Wings and other teams in the Detroit sports universe. So be sure to tune in tomorrow evening on our socials and our YouTube channel at the Motor City Roundup.